All 5 players grouped up towards short, and Axel's in for a rude awakening here. Never mind. Well, he does find a couple, but longs with the MP9 charging on out. I don't think he might be expecting everyone else there. 2v2 now.
That's going to send a shockwave across for Cloud9. They were not expecting that kind of aggression, that kind of a buy. As he said, it totally caught them off guard. And now lauNX and XELLOW both have upgraded rifles, Galil and AK respectively. It forces and funnels Cloud9, both of which are healthy on 100, over onto the site, and that is a whiffed smoke. There's a big gap in there. It does allow them the chance to plant the bomb on truck. However, another smoke goes in. XELLOW runs out into his demise, and now xicoz tries to pivot round. It's the MAC-10 up against the AK-47, probably favoring lauNX in this position, and he will oblige the force buy. A thing of beauty.
It's B. Here's one. He's been seen, but he still gets to kill. He spotted, I think he had 2 players, but yeah. It's kind of like the double pump there. He threw in the smoke. Axel goes in for the play towards B. It's a double fake coming in. Now xicoz falling to Hobbit. This one might be written off. They don't want to lose the 2 guns here, so...
Oh, they are a special breed. A very unique team. lauNX second to the punch. Buster will nullify him. Time for a rotation if they so choose, and they do have a fair passage back there, but Staehr goes in for the peak, and it's a low. Buster that's next up. Axal's been suppressed as well. It seems like Sprout are going to win this force buy war, barring something crazy happening to the hands of Hobbit, more than likely, because his partner in crime of Buster is a single bullet from death. I thought that grenade may have just sealed the deal. Not quite, but now Buster stands alone. 20 seconds. Has control over the bomb, but pretty much everything else is working against him. And he is...
Oh, there's a switch up, and Hobbit finds XELLOW. Should be traded, however. No, Hobbit gets a second as well, but Zyphon's position here, he could be the one to save his team.
I think he's waiting for that bomb plant. He wants to try and shut down the bomb plant, wait for his teammates as well. No, he doesn't come out. He is playing this so patiently, so slowly. Will it prove to be a virtue? There is one. Now his position is known. It is compromised, and Hobbit is in close proximity. Can potentially get another kill into this round. nafany goes in onto Staehr. Hobbit not going to survive. And both the remaining Ts are both clumped on long side, so any utility would deal with them, but there is none available to the CTs. They have to do this bare. Double wide swing. Zyphon gets one. Incendiary is going to be forcing its way towards the long side, and they are going to successfully get the AWP, so we know he has no issue with holding an angle forever. Oh, the timing, XELLOW. That's so unfortunate. And then he goes into the arms of nafany. He wants to push that smoke and picks up XELLOW. I've got a feel for him. If he'd held the angle for 1 more second, probably gets the kill onto the long player, bare minimum. And now Staehr's coming up on the connector.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
The balance in all things. We had timing against XELLOW, and now timing against Hobbit. And Hobbit is carrying the bomb. That's the bomb being spilled down
seconds.
as well. And with 25 seconds and an extra kill onto nafany, this round may still go the way of the CTs yet. The flash up and over yields 2 frags, but in separate positions. As xicoz goes for the no-scope and saves the day for Cloud9.
And the fast B. I don't think they're going to be ready for this.
So 1 for 1. xicoz got one before he fell. Now Staehr at range with the nade comes in with his own kill. nafany stuck on the site. Flashes all over the place, doing more harm than good though. That was Staehr's flash and it wrecks his teammates, but now Zyphon pushes through the fire and flames and gets his success. Staehr push at the top of the site will get the final nail in the coffin, and Sprout in an incredibly close round.
The toxic, that's about it, but they have to go for it now. Bomb's making its way here as well, and lon's continuing his reign of terror. Finds another one.
Oh, Axel though, he's waking up from his slumber. That Zyphon puts him back to sleep. AK shot through the smoke to the head. Staehr's not interested in pushing through on the con side. The bomb yet to be planted. Mollies and smokes being exchanged between the 2 teams. And now xicoz going to try and fake the bomb. Draw out some of the CTs into the open, but they're not biting down on this fully. And it's only a Galil as opposed to the AK.
Losing every single player. So Cloud9, the pistol win, it seems imperative that the one who closes down at 2-0. But I gotta say, at this point, it does feel like a third mapper coming in.
It certainly does. Buster not on point with that, neither is nafany. And xicoz also fell down. Axile and Hobbit to try and clutch a 2-on-5. Axile shifting through the gears. Running out of ammunition. He's going to get forced on. He's lost his teammate. Enemy trying to push him in right now. Another headshot to Exile. Still 100 hit points left. You have to tread very carefully against this man. He will punish you if you overextend. His aim on point. 2 more players to find and frag. He knows where one of them is. Flashbang up and over, yielding no results, and Zyphon dials in the second. Did just catch a glimpse of lauNX, so smoke is going to be tossed in. lauNX. I mean, you can see how confident they are with plays like that. If this was a super close game, probably doesn't go for that one. Trying to sell the fake perhaps for his teammates, but they weren't close enough on A to capitalize on it. And now with nades firing down from the skies, xicoz up close with the deagle. Navigates his way across from the flashbang, runs out of ammunition. And Staehr will make short work of nafany additionally. Staehr's up on top of the dumpster, found by Buster, plucked out of thin air. And XELLOW still yet to get the bomb down. His last man standing in Cloud9. Clutch this round out, clinch for dear life. And
problem here, Vince, is if xicoz and Axel start to get going, and I mean like, oh, I don't know why you took out the nade there. That got a little weird. Oh, Axel's getting hounded. He's getting hounded, and there is now an SMG in play as well. It is being dinked down, but Axel good for 3. And might get the 4th as well. Indeed, he will. Hobbit, Buster, and nafany lying wait. And sure, they've had a bit of a quiet overpass thus far here, but they start rallying as well. That's when things get interesting.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the key. Out on the B
20
side,
seconds.
which is the correct call. And now in come the players. Too many options for nafany. Shoots down the middle. xicoz got one. Trying desperately to deny the bomb plant. Not too far off either. But he still has Exile alive, who has been the mountain of this Cloud9 overpass performance. 26 kills to his name, but is he piecing out? Are they deciding that this is too far gone? Or is xicoz going to try and get into heaven and use the AWP to use? A devastating use of that. Zyphon found. Repeaks may come through. xicoz shuts down XELLOW. And our xicoz is stuck on the site, taking damage. He's been fragged, and there is a kit in the hands of Exile. And there should be enough time. So Cloud9 going to pick up a 9th round and somehow clutch that one out. It looked like it was too far gone. So B site will be the final destination. They're looking to pillage and raise this site to the ground once more. Buster has the angle, but XELLOW with the AWP is going to go for that peak. One and done position. May not be good enough for Cloud9 as they still find themselves behind a manpower, but the bomb has been spilled down. The smoke's about to clear. Bomb down again. Exile and nafany both coming for kills. And it seems like Cloud9 are going to make so much out of so little. Over the last year or 2 years. Our top flight tournaments against the best teams in the world will certainly help them a great deal. They've been in these situations. They have triumphed. In the past, xicoz missing the second shot, but allows Exile to activate. There's his 31st and his 30th kill. Make it 32 kills. In regulation, he could be on for a 40 bomb, ladies and gentlemen. He is back to the sanctuary of Long, knowing that Exile should have him covered, but Exile uncharacteristically misses out, and now it's up to xicoz, where one mammoth will fall, another has a chance to stand. But they jump across, bait out the shot, and xicoz falls by the wayside. Hobbit now, the next player to try and deliver, the next player to try and become a sentinel of this site. And he's going to have the freebie frag onto Staehr. Takes him down. And we'll try and go for the full defuse. XELLOW is here. Picks up the first frag. Sticking onto the bomb and gets the second as well. XELLOW clutches the 1-on-2. As Buster goes begging once more. Facilitate Exile and xicoz to stay here a little bit longer. Now the timing window has closed. And Exile's going to get caught. He's left completely alone. xicoz had to piece out of there because connector was open. And a possibility... seems like a bit of an oversight or just hoping for the best. But now xicoz is sneaking his way down into connector. He spots the feet and shuts down Zyphon. They maintain the player advantage. He's not sure if he's getting pressured from middle as the time stands. But now Buster's going to be going in. Loses his head to lauNX.
All in Hobbit, though. He's got to deliver here. He's going to find nothing. Staehr will save his teammate. And Vince, it might come down to xicoz again.
It will come down to xicoz again. nafany can't post up a second kill. xicoz slowly peeking his way around. His position now known. Oh boy, we are going the distance regardless of what happens, but it will be Sprout with a map point.
Prodding, and he either gets a multi-kill or the round's done. by him falling by the wayside.
Oh no, XELLOW gets caught in transition. And now nafany needs to get at least a kill or two. The flashes do more harm than good for the T's. The bomb's gone down. There's only 7 seconds left, and nafany may have just won the round, even though he dies. Is there enough time for the plant? No! They know it's a done deal, and Cloud9 gonna take us to OT.
Molotov's banked from. The flash is coming in, though. They're not going to blind anyone. Buster, he's done for. Zyphon as well, finding Hobbit. And once again, the B bomb site is a problem. But xicoz, he does find another.
Well, xicoz is maybe the antidote to that issue. XELLOW playing on the sandbags, waiting for the bomb to get planted, shows his hand, drops the bomb, can now play patiently, passively, meticulously, rips them apart, and allows nafany to get up close. Has the flash to pop over the side. Good Molotovs. There's no safe passage for xicoz. That leaves XELLOW alone. xicoz darting, burns alive between the two mollies. He didn't know what was going on. And now nafany gets double peaked. It's down to Buster. Maybe he can make amends. Zyphon he can clutch this one out yet. Does enough. 2 HP on Zyphon. 48 on lauNX, but lauNX still connects the headshot. And
Zyphon's gonna make his home. Inside a connector, Flame's gonna push him out, and he just comes charging on out Hobbit. Oh, it just gets deleted, Vince. I got a feel for Hobbit there. And xicoz, I am not sure about that one, buddy.
Smoking off the dumpster, mollying off bank. Successful plant. And Cloud9 definitely baiting Sprout into thinking that would be a B-sided hit. Once the smoke and molly clears, though, there is going to be re-aggression. 1 player, 2 players in actual fact, coming up from behind. As nafany misses out on his chance, XELLOW goes in for a kill. nafany with the good spray, but he's going to get rotated on very soon. From the bathrooms, his Staehr goes in for 2. And now Buster's last alive. He whiffs his spray, and Sprout will take us to Ancient.